everyone, it's Kiana from Heal the Girl, and today I'm going to be sharing how I left my job and some of the things I'm learning in this season. I have been working in retail off and on for at this particular job, for about 8 years. I enjoyed my bosses, I enjoyed my job, the co-workers, it was a good environment, they paid me well, but I knew that this job was temporary for me and that one day I would leave, and in 2023 that day came. Although I was nervous, I was excited, and I wrote them a nice letter and I gave them my 2 weeks. I'm sure it came as a shock to them because again, nothing was wrong with this job, everything was going well. Sometimes you just know when it's time to leave. It was bittersweet, a little sad, I was anxious, and I felt badly because I really did enjoy being there. But I learned that even when something feels uncomfortable, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. I had to embrace discomfort to receive new beginnings. It's not just the end, but it's the beginning of something great. Life is seasonal. Sometimes our circumstances change. That's the one thing that's consistent in life. Change. It's inevitable. Just because transition might be sad doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Just because you might feel anxious or afraid of what the future's going to hold, it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Just because it pays you well doesn't necessarily mean you have to stay forever. Disclaimer, I'm not out here telling everyone to quit their jobs. This was something that I prayed about, and I knew. Sometimes something else in our lives is taking precedence. Self-preservation is very important. Starting over can be beautiful. It can be very exciting. That can be a great time for the Lord to show up and show out and surprise you. A lot of times we fear change because it's uncomfortable, but sometimes that's the exact thing we need. I happened to make friends with a customer who happens to be 79 years of age, a wise woman. She inspires me so much. She had left the state that she had been living in for about 50 years or so to move closer to family. At the age of 79, she started over. She left everything and everyone she knew, all of her comforts, all of her familiarity, to do what's best for her in this season of her life. And that's just it. Life happens in seasons. Just like we're in the season of summer, we know we can count down to the next couple of weeks is going to change to fall. Nothing lasts forever. So to the person like me who's contemplating change and fears discomfort sometimes, embrace it. Accept the challenge. Sometimes we just have to move on in life and we know it. And it might come with a little opposition. It might come with sadness. It may come with a little fear. It may come with hesitation. It may come without some answers, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't do it. These are some of the lessons I learned. Be encouraged.